Welcome, and thank you for listening. You are about to hear The Secret Behind Success by James H. Beavers. This audiobook was created to inspire, educate, and help you unlock the greatness within you. Find a quiet place, relax your mind, and allow these words to guide you. If you enjoy content that helps you grow, think deeper, and improve your life, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future audiobooks and life-changing messages. Now, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin. Introduction. The journey begins here. Every human being carries two lives inside them, the life they are living now, and the life they were created to live. Between these two lives is a bridge built by choices, habits, and unseen decisions. That bridge is not luck. It is not talent. It is not money. Success begins in a place no one can see. Long before recognition comes, long before results appear, long before doors open. Success is already growing inside you, quietly, like roots beneath the soil. Every great person you admire once stood where you are now. They faced fear, doubt, confusion, and moments when quitting felt easier. What separated them from the rest was not opportunity, it was the inner strength they built when no one was watching. This book exists for people who know they are meant for more, who feel stuck between their potential and their reality, and who are searching for the real truth behind success. Success is not a gift. It is a system, and anyone willing to learn that system can rise. This book will show you how success is built from the inside out. Through mindset, discipline, and intentional action. Take your time as you listen. Reflect. Apply what you learn. Your past does not define you. Your starting point does not limit you. Your story is not over. You are just beginning. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to the truth behind success. Chapter 1. The Invisible Roots of Success. Recognizing the invisible forces that influence fate long before it blossoms in public, success thrives in silence. Only the fruit is celebrated by the world, the roots are hidden. Every great life starts quietly, long before recognition, accomplishments, or tangible results are apparent. Public success is not innate. It starts in the human heart, mind, and habits. It is molded by the ideas you permit, the self-control you cultivate, the personality you form, and the decisions you make in private. Since they don't yield results right away, these invisible underpinnings are frequently disregarded. The real effort goes on behind the scenes, but people like the outward aspects of success, the awards, the acclaim, the glory. The strength of a building's foundation determines how sturdy it is. The depth of a tree's roots in the ground determines how tall it can grow. Similarly, the unseen aspects of your existence determine your fate. Your attitude, discipline, habits, ideals, and thoughts, all of these invisible aspects of yourself, are subtly constructing the future you will eventually inhabit. Essential comment. Invisible roots, what are they? The internal factors that shape who you are known as invisible roots, your ways of thinking, your confidence in yourself, your self-control, your capacity for emotion, your regular routine, your personal decisions, your ability to bounce back, your principles, your personality. Although they're invisible to others, these are the most potent influences influencing your fate. Success cannot flourish without solid roots, much like a tree. A seed grows downward before it becomes a tree. Prior to growing upward, it establishes roots. People are all the same. Your inner self must grow before your life soars. How results are shaped by unseen habits. Your private habits determine the outcomes you observe in public. People applaud for the prosperous company, the prosperous career, the muscular physique, the breakthrough in finances, the capacity for leadership. However, they never notice the sacrifices made in the morning, the practice hours behind the scenes, discipline, the evenings spent studying alone, the emotional conflicts, the moments when you wanted to give up. Success is just the outward manifestation of a protracted, unseen process. Why internal power is more important than outward success. Money, jobs, opportunity, and recognition are examples of external outcomes that can be taken away. Internal strength, however, endures eternally. Those with inner strength are able to get over your failure, reimagine themselves, withstand storms, restart, outlast the competition, be more persistent than most. Opportunities can be opened by external accomplishments, but they are maintained by inside strength. Long before the world notices, success begins. The majority of individuals believe that success begins when outcomes are seen. This is untrue. Success starts when you shift your perspective, when you begin to make wiser decisions, when you quit deceiving yourself, when self-control is developed, when you break old behaviors, when you construct additional ones, when you start accepting accountability. The fruits are visible to the world, but not the roots. Deep foundations keep you safe in tough times. Only trees with deep roots can withstand storms. You will be put to the test in life. You will be put to the test by failure. Failure will put you to the test. People will put you to the test. You will be put to the test by time. You will shatter if your roots are weak. You will rise again if your roots are solid. Being resilient enough to weather a storm is more important for success than avoiding them. Real-world illustrations. The silent learner who became a leader is. Example 1. At school, there was a young man named Daniel who was always silent. People ignored him because he wasn't well liked. However, Daniel read books on communication, leadership, and personal development every night after everyone else had gone to bed. Nobody noticed his attempt. His discipline went unnoticed. He was the only person ready for a leadership role in his company years later. People referred to him as lucky, but they were unaware of the unseen foundation he had quietly laid. Example 2. The woman who overcame adversity to develop strength. Maria unexpectedly lost her job. She did something out of the ordinary. She exploited the setback to build emotional fortitude. Most people would have crumbled. She developed her self-assurance, picked up new abilities, and engaged in regular acts of thankfulness. Although her friends didn't notice any changes on the exterior, she was growing stronger on the inside. She launched a profitable company a few months later. Her sudden rise was hailed, but it wasn't an overnight triumph. During her silent season, she created an invisible foundation upon which it was built. Example 3. The sportsman who practiced in the dark every day at 4 a.m. A young athlete got up to work out. No cameras, not a single applause, not a crowd. He trained while others slept. He disciplined himself while others grumbled. He became a champion years later. The prize was praised, but the years of unseen labor that went into making it were never seen. Useful methods for constructing strong invisible. Roots 1. Establish a daily schedule. Organize your evenings and mornings. Strength comes from consistency. 2. Keep your mind safe. Reduce harmful effects. Read novels that help you grow. 3. Engage in self-control. Even if you don't feel like doing something, you have to do it. 4. Develop your personality. Allow integrity, kindness, and honesty to direct your behavior. 5. Establish calm time for development. Journal, pray, reflect, or engage in introspection. Silence is the first step toward growth. 6. Develop routines rather than wishes. Dreams should be replaced with everyday activities. 7. Continue to concentrate on your path. Avoid comparing yourself to other people. The rate at which roots grow varies. 8. Accept minor advancements over time. Small advancements grow into enormous transformations. Essential information. 1. Your public success is determined by your private discipline. 2. Who you become is shaped by what you do in private. 3. Life sees your roots, the world sees your fruits. 4. Great destinies are built on small habits. 5. Your everyday decisions conceal your future. 6. Strong storms are born by strong roots. 7. Silent sacrifice is the first step toward success. 8. Life will break you if you don't build yourself. 9. Your external reality is created by your internal world. 10. You have to grow inward before you can grow upward. Questions for reflection. 1. What covert behaviors are currently influencing my life? 2. What ideas influence my choices? 3. What personal conflicts am I avoiding? 4. What strengths do I need to cultivate inside myself? 5. What invisible acts may I begin doing right now? 6. What behaviors need to change for me to develop? 7. Am I anticipating fruit without exerting myself, or am I establishing roots? 8. A MINI action plan. Choose one unseen habit to improve this week. For instance, getting up early every day, reading, being thankful, organizing your day, examining your objectives. Give it your whole attention for 7 days. Chapter 2. The power of self-awareness. How knowing yourself unlocks your true potential. The most important journey a person will ever take is not around the world, but inside themselves. Being aware of yourself is one of the most powerful things a person can do. When you know who you are, your feelings, your habits, your strengths, your flaws, your triggers, and your purpose, you open up a world of clarity that most people never get to see. People often look for success outside of themselves, yet the most essential thing to find is inside themselves. In a world when confusion is common, a person who knows who they are becomes steady, serene, unstoppable, and clear-headed. Being self-aware is being able to perceive yourself as you really are, without any falsehoods, excuses, or filters. It takes bravery to look inside yourself. It takes strength to face the truth, even when it hurts. A lot of people don't know themselves. They know celebrities, trends, and the world around them, but they don't know their own fears, abilities, values, or why they make the choices they do. This disconnect is one of the main reasons individuals fail. It's not that they aren't talented, it's that they don't know who they are. Someone who isn't self-aware goes through life without thinking about what they're doing. They react instead of leading and guess instead of knowing. But someone who is self-aware becomes intentional. They choose things that fit with who they are and what they want to do. They know when to say yes, when to back off, when to stop, and when to keep going. They see patterns in their conduct and stop doing the ones that hold them back. They aren't ashamed of their flaws or proud of their strengths. Clarity is more important than motivation, because motivation might wane, but clarity guides every move. It is easier to make decisions when you know yourself. You stop going for things that don't work for you. You cease pushing yourself into places you weren't meant to go. You stop comparing yourself to others because you finally grasp that your journey is unique. Self-awareness is like an inner compass that shows you the way to the version of yourself that is successful. Think about Jacob's narrative. He spent years jumping from one job to another, feeling aimless and angry. He thought his problem was that he didn't have enough chances. But one day, a mentor asked him a simple question: do you really know what you want? Jacob figured out that he didn't. He sat down by himself for the first time and thought about his strengths, interests, and long-term goals. During that calm hour, he learned that he loved organizing, planning, and helping other people set and reach the goals. That moment of realization changed everything. He later became a project manager, did very well, and was happy, not because life changed, but because he did. Amina is another example. She had trouble with anger and being patient. She fought with people all the time and missed out on chances without knowing why. She learned that her wrath came from fear, not pride, when she started to be more aware of herself. She was afraid of being ignored. She was afraid that people would not understand her. This new knowledge made her less rigid in her interactions. She learned how to say what she needed instead of getting upset. She became a calmer, wiser, and more successful version of herself. Her relationships became better, her work got more stable, and she became a better person. Consider Ethan, a smart young man who believed he lacked confidence. He always claimed, "I'm not good enough." He learned via self-awareness exercises that his true problem was never being confident. His actual problem was wanting everything to be flawless. He was scared of doing something wrong. He stopped trying to be flawless and started accepting development when he understood that. That one small change opened up new creative possibilities for him. Self-awareness resembles gazing into a mirror. It shows you who you are, who you used to be, and who you could be. It isn't always easy, but it is always freeing. Start by paying attention to yourself every day to build strong self-awareness. Be aware of how you act, think, and feel in different situations. Think about why you do the things you do. To find patterns, write your thoughts down in a journal. Take a moment before you respond. Be honest with yourself. Take some time to yourself without any noise. Learn about your strengths. Look at your weaknesses, not to make yourself feel bad, but to see where you need to improve. Get feedback from people you trust. And most importantly, pay attention to your feelings. They are messengers that tell you things you often don't want to hear. Here are a few powerful truths to guide you. Before you can lead others, you need to be able to lead yourself. Self-awareness is the birthplace of emotional intelligence. Being aware of your flaws is a sign of strength. Understanding your triggers prevents unnecessary conflict. Clarity reduces down on confusion. Things get easier when you get clearer. The person who knows themselves cannot be easily shaken. Growth begins the moment you stop lying to yourself. Being conscious of yourself shows you the way you should go. And the highest level of success begins with self-understanding. Think about your own life for a moment. What patterns do you see over and over again? What behavior do you wish to improve but haven't faced honestly? What strengths are you ignoring? What anxieties are ruling you silently? What do you really want, not what other people want for you? Who are you becoming through your daily choices? This week, choose one self-awareness exercise and commit to it. Sit alone for 10 minutes daily and study your thoughts without judgment. Write your feelings each night. Ask yourself, why did I react this way today? Notice your emotional triggers. Study your strengths. Look at your shortcomings. Become a student of your own life. Because the more you understand yourself, the more power you get. Self-awareness is not just knowledge, it is transformation. It converts perplexity into clarity, weakness into insight, and fear into strategy. If this chapter spoke to you, there's much more inside. Tap the first link in the comments to unlock the full audiobook and continue the journey.